Hello everyone, this is Magbo Gaming here, and today I'm going to be looking at another game from the Limited Run website. Which I'm looking here is yet another Game Boy game that was originally released on the Steam, but now you can play this thing on the go with this new copy of Melon's Journey Pocket for the GBA. So if I'm not mistaken, Melon's Journey is on the Steam since last year. I think it was some sort of role-playing game, but I can't say for sure. So what do we have here? I'm going to let you know in advance that I don't know much about this game whatsoever. So we're gonna learn this game together a little bit so we can have an idea what it's like. Also, I didn't order this game yet, but if you are a retro gaming fan and you want to know more new games for the Game Boy in particular, well, here's another one for another old console they're about to release this year. Melon Journey Pocket for the Game Boy. So as you can see, this little cartridge right here, it kind of looked like it's only available to the Game Boy Pocket and the Game Boy Color. And it won't work on the regular Game Boy because it doesn't have this little spot right here, this little dent that usually, as you can see, other Game Boy games, they have on the upper right side. Melon Journey seems to be a Game Boy Color game as well, but it probably works on the Game Boy Pocket too. So here is some of the special editions you can see. Oh, it's on pre-order from January 27th until February 26th. So you have until almost the end of this month in order to order this. So I'm gonna leave the link to the website in the description below in case you want to check it out for yourself. So let's see what this is all about. Your journey begins one day when you and your friend decide to take a trip to the Melon Forest. You spend your time happily fishing and harvesting wild radishes, thinking fondly of the delicious dinner the two of you are gonna have. So, from what I'm getting, I guess this is maybe a farming simulator game. Here are some of the screenshots of this game as well. Kind of look like Pokemon in some ways, right? It's a lot like Pokemon. You know, the gameplay, the graphics, everything. Kitten King, what are you doing in my castle? Okay. Then, yeah, I think that's all the pictures they have. This is already sold out, by the way. So if you didn't heed my word a month ago about Hime's Quest, well, you're out of luck right now. And now this game is gonna go expensive. But yeah, I want to give you an update on the Hime's Quest game real quick. It should be available for shipping, according to the Crunchyroll website, around May. That's gonna start shipping out the copies in May. So just keep your eyes peeled on that if you have already ordered Hime's Quest. And if you don't know much about the game, you can look up the video, but it's already sold out. So you may be out of luck getting the copy. You may have to get it in the secondary market later on. So yeah, the product detail. Melon Journey Pocket is on the playable cartridge for the Game Boy. So you can play on the Game Boy Pocket, even the regular Game Boy. You can take out that little thing that flips on and off. If you don't know what I mean, let me show you real quick. I have a Game Boy right here. Look at my screen real quick. As you can see, you already know that this has this little dent, right? It has this thing, and when you turn it on, you see that this little thing right here kind of prevents like Game Boy Color games from being played. Well, that's the little thing that's gonna have to be cut off if you want to play Melon Journey on this little thing, on this little handheld. So I just want to let you know in advance in case you were wondering about that. It is playable on the Game Boy Pocket and regular Game Boy, apparently. Your journey begins one day when you and your friend decide to take a trip onto Melon Forest. You spend your time happily fishing, blah blah blah. Okay, we read that already. Just as your friend heads into the forest on a search for firewood, a vicious storm rolls in. After being separated, you spend the night alone, determined to find them in the morning. You roam around asking for citizens of Hawktown if they've seen your friends, and unfortunately, you find out that in this world, no information comes free. Oh, okay, I see. So you have to pay for information. Because in today's era, information is open, online, is free for you to obtain. But back in the old days, information is not free. Like, you have to pay someone some money in order to get information for their investigation and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much the base of it. It's a one-player game. It's an adventure game. It seemed at first it was a farming simulator, but it seems to be more of a RPG type of adventure game here. Let me see if we could actually have a closer look real quick at this thing. Just give me a moment. So as you can see, we got Limited Run, another company called Poppy, and Fruits Club. Those are the developers and the publishers. I think Limited Run is the publisher, obviously, and these two are the developers. So this is a new Game Boy game coming this year. So I'm pretty sure you're gonna get the case, the manual is gonna come with it, the game itself, and maybe other goodies from the Limited Run game. I'm still not sure if I'm gonna buy this myself, but I find it kind of interesting that not only a Game Boy game becomes brand new that is in Limited Run, but also a regular Game Boy game as well that's gonna be available. So I may pick it up. Let me know what you guys think. You think this is a game that I should pick up? Because I probably will before this month ends, if anything. Just for being a collector and actually showing these games off. Because like I'm gonna do it with Hime's Quest when I do receive it in hand. Around May, hopefully. It could be delayed like I said, but you know, you never know. I'm still trying to find exactly right before I go, like what does it come with exactly. So this is just called Melon Journey on the eShop. Everything is all green, everything is like Game Boy graphics and stuff like that, so of course it's gonna be able to run on a Game Boy. So it's all Game Boy graphics, and that's probably why they're able to. This seems to be the main character of this game. I don't remember her name, but I'm gonna put it down there so you could remember. I'm not sure if you could choose between a guy and a girl. That's something left to be determined. Oh, okay. There is a Switch version of this game as well, so I don't know if it's gonna come with the soundtrack and all that other stuff, but apparently right here, if we could get a closer look, there seems to be a Game Boy version of this in Japan already, so it's already available in Japan. Okay, so as you can see, it comes with the Game Boy game apparently. It comes with a copy of the Switch of Melon Journey Differ Sweet Memories. I guess that's a different type of game. While this one is this right here, Melon Journey Pocket, right? As you can see. And then when you go back here, you see that this is the Switch version. And these are some more screenshots. And more screenshots. And yeah, you get the idea. This seems to be an RPG. And a brand new game that came out on the Switch not so long ago, apparently. So yeah, here are some of the screenshots here. I'm just learning about this game just as much as you guys are right now. Melon Journey, Bittersweet Memory. This came on the Steam, on the Switch and all that stuff. Or maybe just the Steam, digitally. And it has yet to come on the Switch, physically, in the States. Probably only in Japan for that one. And if you want the English version, well, you got to get the Steam version, I guess. Correct me if I'm wrong, I could be wrong. And there's a sequel to this game as well. Why is everything green, though? Why is it no other color? That's a good question there. And these are the ones in Japanese version here. So yeah, what you guys think of Melon Journey is Bittersweet. If you want to play this same game on the Game Boy Pocket or the Game Boy Color with these same color graphics and the graphics of a Game Boy that this could support, which is pretty creative, then yeah, I invite you to check this out on their website. Link in the description below. What do you guys think of this so far? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like. If you want other people to know about this game, if they like JRPG, if they like Pokemon, or they like Earthbound, because I think they're related to those games, feel free to share this with all your friends as well, so they could also be aware that they could actually order a Game Boy Pocket game of that. If you rather get the Switch version, that's fine too, but I think it's only in Japan right now. I could be wrong. I haven't gotten the time to check. But I believe I'm going to check that real quick. See, is it only in Japan? It says initial release date was 2020. That was a long time ago. Already, this is a long time ago. I think the physical version is not yet. Yeah, I only see the Japanese version of this right now. So I'm going to assume that the English version of this game is yet to be around. But at the same time, who knows if this game also has a setting where you could have it in English as well. That instead of Japanese, you could change the language to English. Who knows? That's all I have to say, guys. Here informing you about very niche games for a very old console, but they're brand new in the market. That they were around just recently. So it's not a very old game at all. It's a recent game that came out on the Steam and on the PC and then other consoles later on, and maybe digitally as well. Maybe this could be available digitally English on the eShop. Probably it is. Let me know. Anyways, that's all I have to say about this. Magbo Gaming saying, I hope you enjoy the hunt. If you decide to get this game, if you really want it, you have until the 26th of this month. And otherwise, if you don't get it by then, well, you're gonna see a sold out screen like this, because most likely it will be sold out by then. But it's not as popular as Hime's Quest, I believe, because Hime's Quest is endorsed by Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll is very popular on its own, so it's more known than Melon Journey. Melon Journey is pretty niche, it's underrated. Not a lot of people knows about this game, so that's what's going on. So yeah, Magbo Gaming says, subscribe to this channel if you want to keep in touch with more of my game collection that I can show off, my pickups, the game stores I visit, new type of games that I may introduce to you guys on limited run and stuff like that. And also some live streams as well that I could be showing off some games I play. I could be playing Hime's Quest on a live stream one day, who knows. And maybe this, I'm still thinking about it, but when I do decide to buy this, well, definitely I'll let you guys know. Most likely in a community post. So I'll see you guys the next time. Magbo Gaming out, and enjoy the hunt. Good luck finding the games that you want, and smile while gaming. Take care. Bye bye. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, here are some other videos I have I believe you enjoy as well. Get fired up and gaming to your heart's content. See you there.